Your trade recap for August 30th. Today I took one trade, ended up being a loss, and I'll be going over why. So going into the morning, I was long biased at first because I was on the weekly chart and I noticed that we had tapped inside of this weekly order block. We tapped this weekly order block and this weekly fair value gap. So once I noticed that on the weekly, and we tapped that was on Thursday, so that was yesterday. We tapped that weekly order block and fair value gap. So once I saw that, I was bullish going into the morning. So I was bullish, and I noticed that we also had SMT at the lows going into the morning. ES had taken out the lows, and then NQ was a little bit behind. So going to the morning, I was pretty bullish until I noticed that on NQ we had swept 830 data highs. And as you can see, I got going on a lower time frame. So this is what was going on in my head. We swept this high, we swept data high. So boom, we swept data high, as you can see right here. Boom, this candle took out the high on NQ. Let me remove this. So yeah, this candle took out the high on NQ, so forming SMT with ES. So once I noticed that we took that high, and we also had this soup right here. So this was our soup. I'll mark this out. This was our soup. So I'm like, if we close below this candle right here, then I'll be bearish. And so we closed below it, right? And so we came back into it, which is my entry, model number one. And I got in right here, short, targeting these lows right here. This was my first target, and then my runner would have went to take out this low. And as you can see, I was in for like 5 minutes, like 10 minutes, and then I got stopped. And then market ran up a little bit, did its thing, and then came right back down to my target. So that was the play for this morning. Today's price action wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst at the same time. But yeah, that was a reasonable loss. I'll take it to the chin. We'll be back next week though. Let me know if y'all have any questions in the comments.